It's been the home of the Chiefs since 1972. GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Carolina Panthers and the Kansas City Chiefs.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. That's Harrison Butker. Set to get things started. Off we go from Arrowhead. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they will finally track him down, and not before he takes this to the other side of midfield. Off the play fake. Here's Young. Forced to his right. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. That one good for 26 yards.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front. This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
45, right.
A second down throw for Young. That's taken in, and it's Rico Dowdle. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
From the gun, it's Young. He dives, and what a catch for the first down.
Ready.
Task now, a really tough one. Third and very long. Now a screen set up for Dowdle. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up fourth down.
Anytime you call a running back screen, the key is the relationship between the offensive line and the running back. They have to be in sync perfectly to set up the big play. That wasn't the case here on third down. He gets tackled short of the sticks.
6, mega.
On fourth down, Young. He'll let this go towards the end zone.
These are the situations where, as an offense, you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted. But let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big fourth down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
Yellow.
Mahomes quickly out to Rice. They'll mark him down up at the 44. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly a first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
At his 48-yard line. on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. And it'll be a short pickup that's not enough for the first down.
A bit of a quick enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
So that'll do it for a fast-moving first quarter of play. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. The Chiefs have it here to start quarter number 2. They've got it facing 3rd and a yard. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Out to his right. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
Mahomes now to throw again. On the run to the right. Just get some positive yards out of that one. Out of bounds, pickup of 2.
That's a good effort here by the quarterback. He does the wise thing. He picks up all he can, all while protecting himself. He hightails it out of bounds. Positive gain, 2nd down.
Here's 3rd and 7.
Yellow.
To throw is Mahomes. He's got his tight end. Travis Kelce. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely inside the red zone.
First down throw, Mahomes to the goal line and in. Noah Gray. Touchdown, Chiefs.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. And you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
throwing the touchdown to send this one away. On the return, it's Chuba Hubbard. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. Cut, cut.
To throw is Young. He'll get that to his tight end. That's Ja'Tavion Sanders. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 25-yard line.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 8.
Down. Cut, cut.
On play action, Young. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Set, cut. Yellow, zoom. Red, yellow. Needle, blue. Set.
Out of the shotgun, Young. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
Tremble comes in motion.
Ready.
They'll go. Young. Now he'll work his way out right. Going for it all. That's hard. And he's going to have a Panthers 1st down on what will be a big play there on 4th and long.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Ready. Set.
Look at play action with Young. Open man, Terrell McMillan. A big play there on 2nd down, but we do have a flag on the field. And that's in an area where usually this play gets erased.
Ready.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 33. Yellow. Black shot. Cut.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Moving left. That's to the sideline and intercepted.
From the West Coast, we're coming to you live from the NFL's newest and the world's most expensive stadium. State-of-the-art SoFi here at Inglewood, California. Today, a fun matchup in store. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Los Angeles Rams.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And here we go from L.A. Here's Jordan Whittington on the return. And he made a push to the 30-yard line before going out just a bit shy.
Rams take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10. First carry now for Kyron Williams. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Heward, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Shotgun snap to Sanford. Escapes the pocket. That's on target. Puka Nacua. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid third down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Shepard's going to throw on 3rd and 1. He'll have the first down and even more. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Rams are going to have a first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Going left side, Williams with it. Escapes a defender. And that's going to be a gain of 8 on first down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on the 3rd and short.
Stafford now on 3rd down. Really fired that one, but they couldn't connect.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here.
Blue 60! Hey!
Stafford gonna go on forward. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. They're gonna stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly, you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Pushing for the end zone, and he lost the football. And he's going to take it back for the LA touchdown. The Rams picked up the fumble and ran it home. That right there was impressive, Brock. Even with the fumble, absolutely no panic on his part. Finding that football, keeping the play going, and taking it in for 6.
I'm just hearing my old offensive coordinator, Tom Moore, say, whoever plays the hardest the longest wins. And that's what you got to do. You got to play harder. You got to play longer than your opponent. And when you get an opportunity, go seize it.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And they're able to drag him down as he reaches the 15-yard line.
That keeps the score Rams 6, Chiefs nothing.
Could have been 7 if they tried the point after, but instead, they only call on him to boot this away. Here's Smith on the return. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
The Chiefs take over first and 10. at their own 30-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. Reaches the 40. Hits the 20. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs tie it up late in the 1st. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. That is as efficient as an offense can be. One play, 70 yards, and 6 points, Brock. They can save the rest of the plays they have prepared for their next series.
Rest of the plays. I even called it there for one. I mean, that one hit the sweet spot on the barrel and got out of the yard in a hurry. Perfect call, catching, sleeping to start that drive.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Stafford now off the play fake. Finds his back, Kyron Williams. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
Throwing is Stafford on 3rd. Got a man, that's Nakua. Keeps it moving. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams take a 5-point first-quarter lead. It's a Puka Nakua touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
And the 2-point pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work. Well, there in the huddle, partner. We've arrived at the end of our first quarter. 12-7 our score. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. Here's Evans set to kick this away. On the return, here's Nico Mejio. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. On the move, headed right. He takes it himself. And he'll get up to the 38-yard line before going down.
Pete, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't the pass. It was a scramble. And that's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Pistol now for Mahomes. Left side, it's caught by Rice. And he has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
43!
Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. Buys time, rolling right. throw caught at the 6. He's out of bounds. Looks like right around the 5-yard line, partner. So they're going to be set up with first and goal.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open?
And that is caught. It's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs get some late points and the lead. That one not easy, Brock. Threading the needle there. Boy, there was a lot of traffic in the end zone, but he still found his man.
Yeah, you don't really recommend challenging double coverage in the end zone in this league, but when you give your receiver a chance in that spot, that's what they love. And sometimes you just have to trust that your guys are better than the ones surrounding him, and he'll go make that play anyway.
Kickoff for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Whittington now on the return. This makes it up to the 25.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Stafford now on first down. That's a reception for Tyler Higbee. He's making him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on first down.
10 yards.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcuts, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Right. Set. Omaha, ready. 280. Right, 70. 22.
Stafford from the gun. It's him on the in route. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
And the Rams.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
50, 20. Omaha, ready, move.
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. A quick throw is swatted away, incomplete.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Stafford's going to throw once more. That's complete. Naku on the left side. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Look at that power, deep left side. And this is going to be good for a Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams get some late points and the lead. Devontae Adams, the touchdown. On comes Joshua Carty to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Rams jump in front now by 5.
Chiefs 14.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Mejio with the return. And he'll be just shy of getting to at least the 20. Bit of a short return as he's out of the 19.
At their own 19-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Escapes the pocket. Moving right. Airs it out down the sideline. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Tried connecting with Xavier Worthy there. And we'll see what they do here on second down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Out left, Worthy makes the grab. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. They'll get 18 yards there. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
First and 10, it's Mahomes. completes this one to Rice. And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. They go play action. It's Mahomes. Chased out to his right. This is brought in along the sideline. High degree of difficulty for a short gain.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Forced out to his right. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they work quick. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Yellow. Hey, 57.
From the red zone on 1st. Has him on the quick hitter. He almost gets to the 5. He goes out at the 6.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm. But these outcuts, it is so imperative. And the best of them, they can look oh so easy.
On the move, headed right. And the defender comes away with it. Picked up by Akello Witherspoon. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Here's Evans set to kick this away. Remigio with the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Remigio on the return. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. He's got his man. That's Travis Kelce. He's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. On the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive.
1st down, Kansas City.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. That's caught. It's Kelce again. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at their 48-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Headed out right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. Looking for his wide receiver there. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short?
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate. In place, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Quickly looking left, and it's complete. And he goes out with enough for the 1st, but we do have a flag down on the play. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no, and it's got to come back. The penalty makes this a 3rd and 6. Throwing again, Mahomes. He rolls to his right. He's going deep down this side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
6 yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this. He's back to throw. And he don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Stafford now off the play fake. Caught, nice gain left side. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. They got 24 yards on the play. And it brings up an LA first down. Offense in the hurry up here.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
From the red zone now. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Wanted to fit that one into Davante Adams. And now they face second down.
Ready. 180.
Shotgun snap to Stafford. It is caught left side. It's an LA touchdown. The Rams push their lead further to start the half. In a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this two-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
And he's got it. They get the conversion, and that's going to extend their lead. Well, they were just one away from the strikeout, Brock, but their third attempt finally nets them a two-point conversion.
I know some coaches, played for some coaches that would have lost some faith in their offense and never tried it again, but not this crew. And this time they're rewarded with not just a couple points, but a shot of some renewed confidence as well.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Here's Smith on the return. Showing a little burst so far. All right, so they're going to take over at the 39. Nice effort there.
At their own 39-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out first and 10. Pistol now for Mahomes. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. And he hauls in the interception. Picked up by Keller Witherspoon. And the Rams are tackled after a stellar return. Following the interception, they're going to take over at their 40s.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the inner harbor of Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Green Bay Packers and the Baltimore Ravens. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That's Brandon McManus to get this one underway. Off we go here in Baltimore. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Now the first carry for King Henry. And he's going to have a Ravens 1st down as he's got this up to about the 34-yard line.
We met with these coaches during the week, Mike. They told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early. And we see it here. Nice first play pickup. Fresh set of downs.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. Going to go right back to Henry. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Jackson now on 2nd down. He finds DeAndre Hopkins for the catch. They'll get 19 out of that play. Good for a Raven 1st down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll run. It's Henry. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
They'll go again here with Henry. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
No, we changed it.
Looking for his tight end there, but led him too far. That's an incompletion. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And it's going to be 3rd down.
Protecting the ball anytime you throw the ball in the middle of the field is obviously critical, right? That's where tip passes, that's where all sorts of stuff happens when you put the ball in harm's way. But you also have to protect your receivers. There's a bit of a trust back and forth where the receiver's saying, hey, I'm willing to go across the middle and compete for the ball. But now you're my eyes. You have to protect me and make sure that the location of the ball doesn't run me into a big hit. And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. And now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. From the gun, Jackson. That's complete. He got it to Hopkins. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
This is Henry. Not much happening there. Just a short gain.
Devontae Bryant on the tackle. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
2nd down, 8 yards to go. Out of the gun, here's a give to Henry. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter. 0-0 is the score. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins as they come up to face 3rd and 5.
Ready. Turn. Ready.
That one, taken in. DeAndre Hopkins. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Touchdown, Ravens.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
Makes the score Ravens 7, Packers nothing. Tyler Luke to kick off.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready, set.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Black, yellow, 43. Smash, red. Ready.
Throwing to begin is Love. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 6.
Let's go now. 70, 30.
Throwing, Willis, flush to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. That'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
22 yards.
First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
70 Lions.
To throw, here's Willis. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Claws red. The Beetle blue. Black shot. Ready.
Here's Love, operating out of the pistol. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Let's go. 6, mega, drill green. Ready?
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That one caught. He finds Golden. That's his 1st reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3. They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21.
And this has been a really nice answer so far to this game, Mike. I mean, you watch your opponent take the initial drive and go right down the field and score. And what are you going to do in response? What are you going to do when you get that ball back for the first time in your huddle? And tell you what, they've answered all those questions, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
A chance here to draw level before the break. It's first and goal.
Blue 32, slide blue. Hut.
From the gun, it's Love. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Blaster, safe. Here we go. 52 blue. Set.
Here's Love. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
Green Jack. Hut.
From the gun, on third down, it's Love.
Really nice job there, staying calm in the midst of chaos. And what that completion does, it puts them in a much more favorable situation here on fourth down. If I'm them, you know what I'm doing. I'm leaving my offense on the field. I'm trying to end this drive with 6.
Okay, ready?
They're trying to answer that opening drive touchdown on the other side.
Ready.
The offense stays out, and they go for it on fourth and goal.
Ready.
This caught, and he's in. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Touchdown, Packers.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Justice Hill to return. Now an opening past the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
Hey, Alpha, sit hard. Sit hard. 180. Sit hard.
They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. Now, deep ball for Bateman. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up third down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down.
Return it. Hey.
That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. Going to give the ball over on
You know, Mike, there's a lot of coaches out there who believe that an aggressive style of offense is your best chance of winning. Now, this takes it a little bit to the extreme, but I think this is something that we're going to continue to see as this game unfolds. All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
10 black. Ready.
Back to the air. It's Love. That's going to be incomplete. Covered very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's got his tight end. That's Musgrave. And he will get into the end zone. Luke Musgrave. Touchdown, Packers. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice. But it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Here comes Hill on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Left side into the hands of Hopkins. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Now the Ravens use their first timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1.
49-yard line.
Report!
On 1st and 10, Jackson. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Packers are going to take possession.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Now Love. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Come on, set. Ready?
Love to throw. That's to Reed. He's got it. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back with the second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
Madden, ready.
Love to throw it on first down. He'll get this one out to Jacobs. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
It's a gain of 20. That's good for a Packers first down. It's a gain of 20.
On first and 10, here's Love. That complete to Jacobs. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Back-to-back targets, back-to-back completions. That one for 16 and the first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
On first down, it's Love. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Okay, Brett shot, 17. Check, pin. Check.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he's not going to outrun the defense and push him back out of bounds, a loss of a couple.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
In trouble, and down he goes. Roquan Smith. He's able to force the big loss on the sack, and it sets up third and long.
Here you go. 60 red. Ready.
Here's Love to throw. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes Hill on the return. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Hey!
Jackson now to throw on first down. For the sideline, he's got Hopkins. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First down. First and 10.
On the handoff, it's Henry. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Quay Walker, the linebacker, on the tackle.
Tackled by Quay Walker. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here comes second and 8. They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Tackled by Quay Walker. A 1-yard pickup brings up third and 8.
They need 8 as they come up for third down. Hopkins sent in motion. On third down, Jackson. Open man is Bateman. He's got him. So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 1st and 10.
Alrighty.
Fourth quarter underway, and here's Henry. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 19 more on that one, and another first down.
This is a guy who's been doing it at a high level, Mike, for a long time. Not too many running backs finding success in the NFL past the age of 30. That's usually when they kind of ride off into the sunset, but as always, there's the exception to every rule.
Hey, Ozzy, check out.
Hopkins sent in motion. A first down throw for Jackson. Going up top and looking for Flowers. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. Henry will score. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Touchdown, Ravens.
Greg, they are hacking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the 4th quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Let's go.
Ready.
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Here we go.
Now quickly to Golden on the RPO. Now he's free at the 35. And he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 53 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Off the RPO, this is Dobbs. And the Packers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them down to the 1.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So really nice job here late. Let's see if they can put this one out of reach.
Well, a touchdown here could be the capper to a victory. It is 1st and goal.
52 blue, Edo blue.
That's hauled in at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Green Bay. His 2nd catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Ravens 14. Brendan McManus to kick off for
The
Green
kickoff
Bay.
team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17.
First and 10. At their own
Here's first and 10. They'll drop to throw. Open man is Hopkins. And he's going to have this one up near the 28. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's first and 10.
At the 28-yard line.
13. Return it.
From the gun, Jackson. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Rashawn Gary, former Michigan Wolverine, in there to take him down.
Hey, Ozzy. Yo.
Jackson now on second down. He'll look for Flowers downfield. He's got it! A big connection to flip the field as they get across midfield on that one. Here's first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Report.
Now, Jackson. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up second down.
180. Get on. 180. What is it? 180. What is it? Go ahead.
Now Jackson. He's going to put it up, take a shot for Hopkins.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Bateman is the motion man. Jackson up top again. That is incomplete. And here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And he's going to go down. The pressure too much